Hey guys, Shamberger's Garden here today. We're talking about, we're going to give a little art garden update. We're also going to talk about cover crops. We're talking about our Austrian winter peas. So we planted these back in the dead of winter. Um, and and so that's why we planted them. The only reason I'm giving them up, pulling them up is for two reasons. One, they're choking out they're about to choke out my rosemary and my butterfly bush. And I feel really sensitive about these two because I got good deals on them. And when I don't have a lot of perennial plants, that's just not something I have a lot of. And they got that one on the 50 cent on the yellow dot, and I got that one on like 90% off. And I look, that plant was perfectly fine. That was a perfectly fine plant when I bought it. And but it was the smaller of all the ones that were out front. And when I brought it to the cash register, and the lady was like, "Okay, that one's yellow dot. That one, yeah, that one looked bad too." It was a perfectly good plant. I just sort of shook my head because look. That's not lying. It's just, hey, your opinion is your opinion. So if your opinion states that you think that's a yellow dot plant, so be it. We get it on the yellow dot. These are the Austrian winter peas that we planted in the dead of winter. We planted them using this process, sort of how we create fodder for our chickens in the wintertime. Basically, I just fill this up with seeds, fill it up with water, and then after I fill it up with water, I let it sit in the refrigerator for about an hour. Not an hour, but for a day. Come back, I drain my seeds, and then I just let this sit in a nice warm place. Eventually, the seeds break open, of course, and don't mind that. I'm throwing it like that. Eventually the seeds break open and they begin to, and then I broadcast them. And I broadcast them here and I broadcasted them everywhere. The chickens came through, that one right there in particular, that woman, that lady, she walking across the garden right there, Rooster. She came over and ate a lot of them up, but the ones that survived did really well. This whole space, out of this whole space here, we got well over a couple pounds of green manure. So if you need greens for your composting, these are perfect if you need food for your chickens. Now they adore this stuff when it's pulled up, and so this is be great food for them as well. I also pulled it up because for the reason that I don't know how you feel about this, but of course this is legume. It's a legume family, and once it begins to grow like this, but then once it starts to bud, all the energy that it took from down below transfers up to here. It transfers to the bud into forming the seed pods, and that's a no-no. I don't want that. So I went ahead and pulled that patch up, and I just don't want to take this apart. I just want to regain some of this, and that's the chicken right there that kind of deterred all that. But that's how we did it, and you can broadcast these things at the pound per acre is 50 pounds per acre, and that is approximately 50, well, the range is 50 to 70, so your median would be somewhere like 60 pounds per acre. An acre has 43,560 square feet in it. I know that because my job requires me to know that. And so I'm not no mathematician, and it breaks down to 871 square feet per pound, if I'm not mistaken. 871.2, I think it lets us, that's the way it breaks down to. But they're fantastic plants. I walked away from it, then I one track mine. Um, but all this, I mean, you can't beat that, man. And like I said, we grew these in the dead of winter. I planted them in January, and we just cheated to do it, and broadcasted them at that rate. This is probably a 4 by, I don't know, maybe 8 to 9 square feet spot. And look at all that we got from there, and we still got more stuff to pull. I don't have enough trash cans for composting, so that's probably going to go to the chickens, and then we'll just get what they produce after that. So we're going to have to definitely invest in building something out here for that. You don't think about that when you're ordering that. Oh, I got them from Hancock Seeds. I get all my big bulk seeds from Hancock Seeds, of course, out of Florida. I've had really good success with it. Over here, my dog got into it with something. I'm betting it was a I don't know, probably a raccoon. And he came over here. They fought there and smashed in, and that destroyed that, and ran through our potatoes. So that was disheartening. It rained all day, past couple of days, and so I haven't had a chance to get out here and really look at anything. Ooh, that's a train. He's gonna come through and make a hell of a noise. But let's see, can we get it in before it gets in here? I want to see this. So this is the arugula. I don't know if you can see way down there, but look at that arugula, y'all. I saw that arugula. I'll let you boy. And everything's coming up really well. So we're gonna pause for the train, and after the train goes, we'll get right back, okay? Okay, so the train has passed. I don't know if you guys were able to see the arugula down there or not, but look at that. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Y'all check that out. Hey, I like to say it, man. Please make it look like your boy know what he's doing. Make these people think I'm a fool out here. But everything's doing really well. Zucchinis, and I wish we had planted earlier with our companion plants to give these guys a little bit of help. Crookneck squash in particular, so some stuff you can tell has been out here biting on them. But overall, I like where they're going. The marigolds are catching up. They're doing okay. Let's see. Down here, basil's starting to come up. That's lime basil. It decided to join the party. Our tomatoes look really well. I'm very happy with them. Our other tomatoes look really good. I'm happy. I'm content with that. I was surprised to see nasturtium here, or nasturtium as I like to call them. But here we got eggplant. Finally decided to join the party. So I'm really happy about that. That's good. Eggplant requires a lot of heat. So I'm glad we're able to get away with it. Not growing them. These are the potatoes that the dog and whatever it was fought in, and it's doing really well. And corn looks okay. A couple of the corns got smashed on the way out of that, whatever that thing was that came over here. So I think they'll be okay. They'll rebound. Our watermelons, I'm very happy with the progress of them, and the okra. And very happy with the progress of those. Oh, potato got a bud on it. See that potato right there? That potato got a bud on it. Oh yeah, got quite a few. Oh, isn't that lovely? That's all right. Make it look like your boy know what he doing. But like I said, when I sit out here a lot of times at night, there are tons of animals out here, man. The deer and groundhogs and foxes and everything, man. I'm cool with them because they were here before we were. So it is what it is. They come in and try to eat a bunch of stuff. Thankfully, we got a big dog back here. You know what I'm saying? I got a dog that he's old. He's 10 years old, but my dog will make a believer out of you. I don't play with him now. He is my professional. He is my guard dog. It's an American Bulldog. I swear by the breed, and he'll make a believer out of you. I promise you that. But I see a ton of animals back here. In fact, my neighbor's got a groundhog living underneath their house. I'm gonna tell them when they come back over here and finish working on it. You don't want to. Can you imagine running into a groundhog? A couple of groundhogs in the basement? Y'all gonna have to throw hands. We gonna have to throw hands, yo. I don't care how animal activist you are. We gonna have to throw hands if I run across a couple of groundhogs in the basement. So I'm gonna give him the hands up when he gets back here. But ain't God good? God took that groundhog from a hole to a house. Look at God. When he do it. But that's it for today, guys. I'm very pleased with our progress. I hate that stuff got knocked down over there. I hate that, but it withstood the majority of it. It knocked a bunch of pins off and stuff like that, but other than that, I'm okay with it. I believe this potato rebound, and some of the corns won't. That broke one right there, but it is what it is. I'm okay with it. I'm content with it for now. But that's it, guys. I appreciate it. Special shout out to Miss Linda T. Nog, the New Orleans gardener. We appreciate you for showing us love. She doesn't have to show us all that love, but she does. She looks out for all the smaller, lesser known platforms. For that, I'm extremely appreciative, extremely thankful for it. Thank you all for all the growth that we're and the love and appreciation that we're receiving. We're growing together. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep going. And that's it. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I think that's what you're supposed to say. And follow us over there on Instagram. And I'll show you some more photos of that nice arugula over there. Yeah. And that's it for today, guys. I pray the atmosphere that you move in, that you're building in, that you're growing in is of nothing but God. I pray you and your family remain covered. Amen. Ha! Dog it. until we do it again, let's get it again some other time, y'all. Y'all know it. We all got a lot of stuff to do. We ain't got much time to do it. Summer's almost here. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.